Idelsohn was the song you did last. But could you kind of tell us what the set was like besides that song? And also, could you kind of explain why you all of a sudden were the Burton sisters? So.
Well, we worked the Catskills, and there was an agent that I think it was George Brent. We sang, and he says, "You know, you kids are really good." He says, "But the Gordon sisters is not a name for you. You need something. It's too Jewish. We need something that's worth it." So there was a bottle of a liquor on his desk, and it was Gallagher and Burton. So thank God we were the Burton sisters, not the Gallagher sisters. And that was the story of the Burton sisters. So we went from Rose and Evelyn Goldman to Carol, to the Gordon sisters in the Highway Casino, and then it ended up with the Burton sisters. And that's what not our final name, but that was our last name, I would suppose. Is that right?
And what was your set? What was, so you did get, when...
We worked the Highway Casino?
You were telling me how the man wanted you to sing My Yiddish Mama, and then he held you over, but you said that you'd already had a set, and he asked you to do
Well,
that
we had
after.
2 sets. We had 8 songs, and we had things like, we started with Cumbachero, which is Spanish. We did a lot of languages. And then we take an opener. We're gonna live until you die. All the different songs. There was an English song. Lynn, you remember that? And also it was. I'm just saying what we did, and we did a ballad, like Autumn Leaves. We did that in English and we did it in French, because we were very good with languages. And then the third was Chazan to Shabbos, which was a Yiddish. But we always took Yiddish songs, and this is what we got the translation with Seymour Railside. He had all of the Yiddish artists that sang, and he was there, his wife, Miriam Crescent. She translated everything, American songs like Jilted, Hernando's Hideaway, I Love Capri. They did that in Yiddish, and as well as in English. And that was always when we did the mountains. That's what we did. We did English. When we worked the clubs, when we were in Canada, we did the Esquire Club in Montreal. And that's when we did mostly English. And then we did some Yiddish. When we were in Canada, we did French. It was there, and then we used to drive from Philadelphia to 12 hours. From Philly to Montreal, and we sang all the way. It was matter, and every time we never really talked that much. Every song we sang, we had a repertoire of 500 songs, so we're able to. So it was you know what it is was a part of our life. It was like breathing to us, eating to us. And that was a part. It started with Yiddish, and then we did French, and one time that my poor sister, we worked in Quebec. It was. Quebec City, and the Port Saint-Jean, they wanted a French act, and they wanted some Yiddish, and then the owner said, we have a problem, we don't have an MC. So I said, oh, no problem. I said, Lynn speaks fluent French. I said, she'll be the French. Well, that time my sister wanted to kill me. The one time in my life my sister wanted to kill me. Can you sing in Chinese? Sure, Lynn can do it. Lynn could do anything. So that's the reason my sister, to this day, even doing this, is a nervous wreck. Sure, we can do that. What do you want to sing it? That was a part of our life, and that was the fun part. But that's the reason we have this relationship, a total understanding of what I always knew what she could do, and I always knew what I can do, and that's the reason. And I think our relationship is, to this day, is that we're so different with our talents. Or so. To me, PR was always been, I still do that today. Adventure, PR has been very easy for me. And Lynn has always been very, very creative. And so therefore, we had a wonderful arrangement. This was our love relationship with each other, but still today.